last year. I'm Olivia Homan.
I'm Riley McMonagle.
I'm Iris.
I'm Charlie Marchand.
I'm Charlie Clark. I'm Baker.
Oh, I'm Renee. Is this in the slide or something?
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. Okay, great. All right.
Good morning, miscellaneous class. 4th grade has been studying about the eye, and since you guys will be in 4th grade next year, we thought we would share a few facts about the eye with you guys. Did you ever wonder how we see? It all starts in the eye. The eye holds many amazing parts and structures. All these parts in our eyes let us see the wonders of the world around us. Imagine if we didn't have eyes. We would run into poles and trip over everything. And the doctors would not be able to work on our problems to fix them. Our faces would look quite weird with no eyes in our sockets. As Dr. Seuss once said, you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. So please, open your eyes for this presentation. Now Katie will talk about the front part of our eye. We're going to watch a short animation about all the parts of the eye.
This is the eye. Today we will be teaching you all about the eye.
This is the front view of the eye. This is the pupil. The pupil is the part of the eye that lets light into the eye.
This is the iris. The iris is the colored part of the eye that enlarges and shrinks the pupil, changing the amount of light passing into the eye.
These are the tear ducts. The tear duct is where tears come from.
These are the eyelashes.
And this is the eyelid.
The eyelids and eyelashes protect your eyes. The eyelids shut out light when you sleep. They shut fast when something is trying to enter your eye. This is the sphincter muscle. The sphincter muscle is the dotted circle in the eye.
This is the sclera. The sclera is the white part of the eye. This is the dilator muscle.
The dilator muscle is the dotted lines in your eye. This is the inside of the eye.
We will get the expert for this part of the presentation.
Hi, I will be teaching the rest of the eye to you.
I will help teach you all. This is a muscle in the eye. This is the other muscle in the eye.
The muscles are what turn your eye, and they are the strongest muscle in the human body.
This is the optic nerve.
The optic nerve is what connects your eye to the brain.
This is the retina.
The retina is what makes you see color. It is a thin layer covering the back of the eye. It has many small rods and cones in it. They are what makes you see color.
This is the vitreous humor.
The vitreous humor is a clear gel that holds the lens in place.
This is the lens.
The lens focuses light onto your retina. It changes shape to make sure what you see is as clear as possible.
This is the cornea.
The cornea is the clear window of the eye that bends the light entering the eye.
This is the aqueous humor.
The aqueous humor is a watery liquid that is in the eye.
This is the conjunctiva.
The conjunctiva is lining on the inside of your eyelid and on the front of your eye.
The end.
Now you know some of the parts of the eye. I've made a diagram on the eye. Now we're going to do an activity. Can everyone get a partner?
Someone close to you.
Okay, so just get a partner for someone close to you. Look into your partner's eyes. And what do you see? The red base. Everyone see the black hole? Yes. That is the pupil. We're going to do an experiment later on the pupil. Can everyone see the iris, which is the colored part of the eye? Everyone has a different colored iris. Now look for the sclera, which is the white part of the eye. It is around the iris that's the colored part of the eye. Now we're going to do an experiment with the pupil. Keep looking at your partner's eyes.
Whoa, its pupil got bigger.
They got smaller.
They got bigger and smaller.
Yes, the pupil did get smaller than bigger because when light enters the eye, the pupil is a regular size, but when light does not enter, it enlarges. Now everybody, can you look for the eyelid, the eyelashes, and the eyebrows? All of these parts help that dirt, sweat, and dust don't get into the eye. Now look for the tear duct, which is in the corner of the eye. It is a passage where tears flow through to the nose. Now Charlie will talk about the back of the eye.
This is an animation that will show you where the eye is placed in the skull. This is the front of the eye, and now it is moving to the side view. This is the inside view. The back of the eye has many parts, including the vitreous humor, the retina, the optic nerve, and muscles. The vitreous humor is a clear gel that holds the lens in place. The retina is the thin layer in the back of your eye that has rods and cones in it. It's what makes you see color. The optic nerve is a small stem in the back of your eye that connects the eye to the brain and makes you see what you see. The muscles are what turn your eye, and they're one of your strongest muscles. Now Olivia will tell you how we see.
Our eyes work like cameras. They take a quick picture of what we see, then shut. However, a camera's picture isn't usually upside down. At first, our picture is upside down. Then the optic nerve sends the picture to the brain and turns it right side up. This all happens in matters of milliseconds. While we were studying about the eye, we were also writing poems. And since you guys have also been writing poems for the poem contest, I thought I would share a poem with you guys. If we couldn't see, we could hear. If we didn't see, we could open our eyes. If you want to see, you could try. If you don't want to see, you miss interesting things. Now Riley will talk about the blind spot in our eyes, one of many parts in our eyes.
The blind spot is the part of your eye without rods or cones, so the blind spot is not sensitive to light. With both eyes open, the blind spots are not perceived because the visual fields of two eyes overlap. Now we will do a fun activity with our glasses. As Katie's passing out these papers, pick up the paper and put them in front of your eyes. It should look like this. First, look at the black dot and bring the paper closer. As you bring the paper closer, the plush should disappear. If that one does not work, try the next one. For this one, you will need to close your left eye and stare at the red dot. Bring the paper closer, and the blue line should not look broken. The reason that happens is because your brain is filling in the missing information. Now Abby will tell you about the cow eye section.
In fourth grade, we had considered the eye. To learn more about the eye, we dissected the cow eye. During the dissection, we got to see it, feel it, and dissect it. Before we did that, we looked at diagrams to to learn all the parts. For the negative diagrams, we thought that the pupil was a part of the eye, but actually it's just the whole. My favorite part of the section was the tapetum. The tapetum is a part of the child's eye that we don't have. During the night, if we shine a flashlight into the child's eye, it will glow. The part that glows is the tapetum. Just like in this picture, the cow's eyes are glowing. That is the tapetum. Now Iris will teach you about eye pictures. Optometrists examine your eye health and vision. If your vision is not quite right, they will prescribe contact lenses or glasses. If your eye gets scratched or has a medical problem, they will send you to the ophthalmologist. The ophthalmologist does surgery on the eye if something is wrong. Most likely, you won't have to go to the ophthalmologist. Glasses are important because they help people see. You might not have glasses now, but as you get older, there's a bigger possibility that you will. Unfortunately, glasses don't help the blind because they correct your vision and don't give you vision. Now, Charlie will teach you about optical illusions.
Sometimes you see things that aren't real. Those are optical illusions. There are 3 types of optical illusions: eye-brain connection, binocular vision, and persistence in vision. Now Baker will tell you. Now Baker will tell you about the ambiguous image.
This is an eye-brain connection image. It's an image that can behold where one person can see one thing and another can see a different thing. For example, what do you see?
Duck in the water. Duck in the water.
Both of those answers are right. Because if you tilt your head this way, you can see a bunny. If you just look at it, you can see a duck. I can see the house.
I don't see a rabbit.
See the ears and the nose. You see one?
Tell you about
His ears are like that.
persistence.
Persistence in vision is like the eye's superpower. You can stare at an image for a couple of seconds and then look at another image and it could still be there. For an example, if you look in the center and move your eyes around, somebody's doing gymnastics. On the outside, somebody is riding a horse. It will always come back to where it started. This is an after image. If you stare at the nose for 30 seconds and then look at a white wall and blink rapidly, the girl with the credit card will appear in color. Now you can try.
Wait, I don't think that was enough time.
What do you see? To conclude, eyes are one of the many wonders of the body. They help you see all of the wonders of the world and much more. Eyes will help you throughout your life and do many things. Does anyone have questions?
And the thing when you're skipping to the rabbit and the duck, the one before you, I think you skipped.
Oh, go back.
The one with the circle. Yeah, the circle.
Oh, yeah, do that one.
If you stare at the black dot and move your head backwards and forward, the rhombus may start to move.
questions? Okay, well, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy the presentation, and we are excited for you guys to learn about the eye next year.
Yay.